You turn down the radio, man. Listen to sports talk radio. Okay, so that thrift store, their games were like $6 or $8, but they were blue tag, and today was yellow and orange, so no discounts on those. We did pick up one thing. I passed on that P90X. It was $8, which is not a bad price on that. However, it was missing two, and that's the P90X. It actually comes with 2 bonus DVDs, but it was missing like 2 or 3 of the actual workout DVDs. So I passed on it. Next week, I think blue and green might be the special tag. So if it's there for $4 next week, I'll definitely pick it up. But we're going to a Goodwill now. We're running about 15 minutes later than I normally like to get there, but we'll see. What is going on, guys? Welcome to this episode of the Pickups. We went here, we went there, we went everywhere. But before we get to the video game stuff, let's take a look at some of the non-video game related stuff that we picked up this week. All right, so non-game related pickups this time around. $1.99 at Goodwill. Transformers. This is season 1, complete first season, 2 DVD set. Started watching that about an episode or 2 away from finishing the first disc, which is the Dinobots. Anyway, got these at Goodwill. It is the Klingon ship and the Starship Enterprise. It's missing the impulse engines, which sucks, but they do still light up and make sounds, which is cool. So that's a bonus. I'll try and hunt down these impulse engine pieces. That's awesome. Love it. I'm a big Next Generation guy. I love it. But looks like those pieces are going to be hard to find. Stopped at a garage sale. Saw this. Was really, really cool. It's kind of ornate. It's a Thomas Cathy handmade, hand-painted glass box. It's like for jewelry. Mirror on the bottom. There I am. Haha. But very cool. From 1993. So it's vintage. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Looks like they only go for about $15-20. So I might just try and sell it local. Stopped at, this was, I want to say Saturday morning. Got home, found out there was a community sale nearby. Picked up these Funko Pop figures. Now, I'm not Mr. Funko Pop, but they seem to be a good price, and they're characters that I like. So it's 11 with Eggos. Not the variant one from Stranger Things. That's pretty cool. I love Stranger Things. Awesome show. And then $5 for Negan, which apparently was a Barnes & Noble's exclusive. Again, I don't know jack about Funko Pops. And I thought this was cool. It's a glow-in-the-dark Superman Batman. So, yeah, kind of neat there. He wanted $10 for that one. But the big thing I got at the sale was this bad boy right here. This is a Garmin runner's watch. And they wanted $10 for it. It comes with the charger and the bracket thing. Unfortunately, the part of the watch that you put your extra strap through is broken. So I don't know if I'll just sell it like that or not even have it. But comps online for this look like $80 to $100, somewhere in there. If you ever see Garmin watches and stuff like that out in the wild for $10, definitely pick those up. PlayStation gaming tower, got that at Goodwill. There wasn't a price tag on it, so she just said, how about $3, $2.99. I said, absolutely. I love these things. I kind of turn them and burn them for between $20 and $25. She'll need a cleaning, but it's got spots for like controllers, games, console, Guitar Hero stuff. So those are pretty cool, man. It's PlayStation, so I might keep it. Gotta have some gamer eats. Saw these at the dollar store. I was like, heck yeah, Orange Crush Twizzlers. Picked up some Post-it notes. I'll show you what those are for in a minute. I got this at Goodwill. It was $1.99. It is the Cyberverse Starscream. It says damaged item wing is broken, but I looked in there. It doesn't look like anything's broken. But we're going to open that, and it's going to be shelf candy. 14-inch Louisville Genesis 1884 softball glove. $35 for these. I got it at Goodwill for 99 cents. Don't pass up on baseball gloves. What you can do to ship them is get the big poly mailers, the bubble mailers, and double them up. So put that in a poly mailer, a bubble mailer, and then put that inside the poly mailer. That's how I ship them. So pretty sweet there. All right, so here's you know, where you step out of your realm of expertise. I don't know anything about books, but I do know that Disney stuff sells really well. Go to this sale. Guy had all these books. He wanted $1 a piece. I said, do you want to make a deal on some of these? And he said, yeah. So he came over. We started talking about Disney, and he wanted to be like an executive at Disney. So he bought all of these books and read them, so he would be prepared, you know, for a job interview at Disney. But so I start counting them out, and I got like maybe 30 books, and I'm like, would you do like $20 on them? He's like, I tell you what, $20, but you got to take it all because I don't want it. So I gave him $20, came out to my car, and then I put it in the trunk of my car, and I thought, what the hell did I just do? But got a bunch of Disney stuff. I'm sure there's stuff in here that's worth some money, and we're going to find out. But this little guy was in there. This is a Mickey Mouse stained glass. It's like a sun catcher. It hangs on like your window and catches the sun. It actually looks really nice. I took some pictures of it when I listed it. Dale Tiffany did that one. $35 for that one. So if we sell that for 30 or $35, we are in the clear. And if we decide that we do not want to mess with any of this, we can just half price books it. You know what I mean? Dump it off at half price books. And if they give us $8, then that's what we get out of it. Like I said, I'm sure there's stuff in here that's got value to it. I don't know about these. These are just like annuals. Unofficial guide to Walt Disney for 2011. They tell you like how much a hot dog cost at Epcot and all the rides and details and everything like that. I don't know if anybody would want any of those, but there they are. We're going to check those out. Now, all kinds of books on like animation, Disney A to Z, the Disney Way, Disney Villains. This is one of the books that I had stacked up. It's got a holographic cover. It's not going to show up. The making of classic films. So again, like a lot about filmmaking and the Disney Way and Disney animation, stuff like that. So I'm going to grab a couple books that I thought were interesting, and I'll just run through them real quick. All right, so the first book I grabbed, which I thought was cool, is Liar's Guide to Disneyland. It's like 97% fact-free. It looks like it's a bunch of like Q&A type stuff and like weird stats. Past attractions, Fantasyland frequently asked questions. So that's pretty cool. I might check that book out. This one was kind of interesting. The Dark Side of Disney. Yeah, hey, check out that little cricket. So I don't know. Maybe that book has some value. I just thought it was kind of interesting because Disney, you know, is known for its wholesomeness. This was pretty cool. Mickey Mouse Treasures. It comes in this hard shell box. And when we take the book out, you know, it's a hardbound book, and it's got all these like inserts still in it that slide in. It's almost like a pop-up book. You know, that stuff kind of slides in there, sits in there. There's a bunch of that kind of stuff in this book, but it's got like a Mickey Mouse, you know, vintage toys and knickknacks and things, and it kind of gives the history of them. But I thought that was really cool. And that book actually might be worth a couple bucks. The last book here comes in this box, which is kind of beat up, but it's actually really cool. It's Walt Disney's America. And it's kind of a leathery bound book. It's got an embossed Mickey Mouse. There it is. You can see it really well. I think it's from like late 70s, like 1977, 78, somewhere in there. And it's got all this great artwork in it. It tells you like the history of the park and the history of the parades, you know, up to, you know, 1978, of course. But this is like really nice, like thick embossed paper. So very, very, very cool. I'm sure there's got to be something in here that's worth a couple bucks, like I said. So let's just get on with the video games. All right, that was some riveting stuff. That was some must-see YouTube. Go to our honey hole. 75 cents. Was yellow and orange tag. So yellow was 75 cents, orange tag was half off, and unfortunately all the games were blue and green. So we got like a wait like another week or two before those are on sale for 75 cents. I saw this, it was $6. It was the only thing that we picked up. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 on the original Xbox. Now it's in a Blockbuster case, and what's weird is that it comes with the manual for Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3 for the GameCube. Now, coincidentally enough, I needed this manual, so it wasn't a complete waste. I'd still love to have the, the Baldur's Gate manual in there, but $6, we're gonna flip this. I'm not gonna keep it. I don't know what this game, like 15 bucks or something, so not a lot of profit to be had there, but hey, look on the bright side. We got GameCube manual out of it for free. All right, so went across the street. There's like another thrift store. Didn't find anything there. I went to a Goodwill. They had this, had to buy it. Last Starfire 25th anniversary edition. I remember I saw this when I was a kid. I saw this game, Jesus. Have another beer and drive home, dum-dum. I saw this movie when I was a kid, and I had never seen it since. I've never caught it on TV or HBO or anything like that. And, it's video game-like, so picked it up. I'll watch it, and then we will turn it. Looks like it only goes for about 10 bucks or so. Not a heavy hitter right there, but it'll be a nice trip down memory lane. I go to the next Goodwill, and their DVDs are $1.99, and their video games are $4. You guys saw some of the footage, I think, from the PlayStation 2 games. So I put them on the counter like this, and DVD on top, and she went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rung it in as $1.99 each. So that was cool. We picked up Orphan High School Host Club, some type of anime. I hope it's not porn, because last time I picked up some anime porn by accident, as far as you know. And you guys really beat me up about it in the comment section. But Comps Online looks like new. This would go for like 35 bucks. So for $1.99, I'm thinking I can at least get 20 bucks out of that, which is awesome. Somebody once told me that this game was a hidden gem. It is Kim Possible, What's the Switch on PlayStation 2. I do not have this one, so I will be adding that to the collection. Picked up Kingdom Hearts for $2. Kingdom Hearts Collector's Edition. Greatest Hits for $2. And Okage, Shadow King for $2. All of them are complete, decent condition. That's why I bought them. All the other games were like sliced to hell or missing manuals or just not worth the $2 or $3. So yeah, those are Goodwills. So after we went to Goodwill, I go to this pawn shop. It's Lev's Pawn Shop. I know I've mentioned them before. In Columbus, they've got like 6 or 7 locations, and they're always willing to make like a deal. That's like in the last episode. That's where I got those like Wii U game, Donkey Kong games for like $5. Yeah, they're like move inventory. That's his big thing. So I asked when the guy's there, like he'll cut me deals if I buy a bunch of stuff. When the lady's there, she's like $10 an Xbox game, So luckily he was there today. So we go over the cabinet. He's like, well, what are you looking for? And I'm like, yeah, just, how much are your 360 games? That's sort of my measure, right? If he goes low on the 360 games, then I know I'll probably get good deals on everything else. But if he's like, oh yeah, there's like $5 or $10, just kind of the mood that he's in. Today he was like, yeah, $1 each, just get them out of here. So for $1 each, we picked up Star Wars, Force Unleashed, Defiance, pretty much anything that wasn't a sports game. Gears of War 2. I love anything Aliens versus Predator, Aliens and Predator, Aliens Colonial Marine. I'm gonna have to give this one a try. And then the last one here, Ninja Gaiden 2. Now, I picked this up a couple times this year. $2 or under. This game still goes for like 13 or 15 bucks. It's crazy. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't make that many of them, or it didn't sell well. I don't know what the deal is with the Ninja Gaiden 2 on the 360. But if you see it cheap out there, definitely pick that up. So after I looked through the 360 games, they didn't really have any PS3 games other than like sports games and like Just Dance games. But I saw a Wii U game, and I said, how much are your Wii U games? And he goes, $1. So he wanted to move some product today. So we picked up a loose disc copy of Pokken Tournament. It does have some light scratches on there, nothing too deep. And then we picked up Splatoon, which I also recently picked that up. I want to say I got it for $2 or $3 or something. It wasn't very expensive, but still $15 game or so. On the top of the collector's counter, on like the top shelf, they had a copy of Red Dead 2 for PS4. I said, how much you want for Red Dead? And he looks at it and goes, it's new. It's a new game. It's brand new. We just got it in the store. And they wanted 25 bucks for it, which is actually a pretty good price for a sealed copy of Red Dead. I said, that's all right, man. I'll pass. I'll stick to the $1 or $2 games, you know. And right next to it, they had this game, which is the game that I was really looking at. And I said, how much you want for that 3DS game? He goes, $5. So for $5, we picked up a copy of Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentina Echoes, which is cool. Boom. I had to look at the cover art on that because it is ugly and it looks like Scribble Knots, which was crazy. Alright, so last pickup of the day. The lady that I bought these two games from, Splatterhouse and Pinball Hall of Fame on PS3 a while back, for 10 bucks each, I paid up for those. She said she had more games posted, so I looked at her listings, and she had like a stack of Wii games that she wanted 10 bucks for, but she said she'd work with me. So, I don't know, she had like 25, 30 games or whatever. So I said, well, I'll buy 11 of them. Could you do 75 bucks? And then she was like, well, how about 80? And then I didn't respond back to her for about 2 hours. And then she said, okay, 75 is fine. So I met her today. Now, I was a little upset because 3 of the games that I bought, so, you know, 11 games for 75 bucks is like $6.80 a game or whatever it is. 3 of the games that I wanted, she sold the night before our meet. So it would have been last night. And those 3 games were Mario Party 8, Mario Kart, New Super Mario Bros. Which, when you're buying games in bulk like this, those are the games that you sort of depend on to recoup your money, you know? So I was a little miffed about that. When I got there, she explained that to me, and I was like, oh, okay, well, let me take a look. And then I didn't really say anything about it. And then she said, well, I got like a whole box of PlayStation 2 games as well, if you're interested in those. I gave her my phone number. I said, before you post those online, just send me a couple pictures. I'll tell you what I want, and I'll come get those. She wants $5 each for the PlayStation 2 games, so I hope that pans out. Now, if it's anything like our last 2 deals, you know, with these games here, there's some quality in there, and then with the Wii games, we got some quality. We got some good stuff. But, yeah, man, I wish we could add those 3 Mario games. So, like I said, 75 bucks. We got 11 games, so $6.80 a game. These 2 games were the consolation prizes, I guess. Pac-Man Party and Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Now, to the original lot of games that I wanted, all these were still left. So, the person that bought the 3 Mario games, I'm not sure why they left these or why they didn't try and negotiate a better deal for these. I don't know. But we got Animal Crossing. All these games are complete, by the way. Pretty nice shape, except for the one. Mario Galaxy. Tetris Party Deluxe, which is a really cool game. I've had this game before, and I think I sold it for 18 or 19 bucks, so we'll do the same there. And then we got the trio of Harvest Moon games. Tree of Tranquility, which, as you can see, has some, like, maybe not some water damage down at the bottom, which was a bummer. I couldn't see that in the pictures because they were all stacked, you know, this way. Harvest Moon Magical Melody and Harvest Moon Animal Parade. But even without those 3 games, these 3 games right here will pay for the lot, and then everything else that I just showed you is going to be profit, because I'm not going to keep any of those games. But very nice copy of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Still goes for about 25 bucks or so. Does come with the soundtrack and the game, so that was awesome. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Nintendo Selects. This one is still factory sealed. 35 bucks for that. So what are we up to here? That's already like 50 bucks. And then this was cool. I'd never seen this game before, but to be honest with you, I don't pay attention to this kind of stuff. But Rune Factory Frontier, which is like another $30 game. So like I said, we should get all of our money back on those 3 games. Everything else will be profit. So guys, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments section down below what you have been picking up. bang that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of your CM Retro gaming goodness. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the next one. Alright, so the lady that I bought all those Wii games from, she texted me. She said she's got some PS2 games. We're going to go pick them up, but you're going to have to wait till the next episode to see them. Yeah, how about that?